hari ibyo ukwiye utarabona, I know, hari ibyo nkugomba naraguha. So what if I'm losing you?
Well, what's up people? Good morning, Daniel here with another episode of Chakula Cooking Show. Locating here at Caffe in Kigali, the best coffee shop in town. Please check them out. Our beautiful friends and partners are here every day with fresh food, beautiful coffee, and they're waiting for you. We are at KFTV studio and produce this content for you every time again. And today we're gonna go vegan, which is great. Let them live. I'm gonna make a very quick tofu on the pan, served with some vegetables, marinated in some soy sauce and some other flavors and seasoning which I'll talk later. Served with rice. Alright, the ingredients we will use: mushrooms, carrot, ginger, leeks, coriander, cabbage, white rice of course. Here we have green peas which we poached for approximately 1 minute in hot water, red onion, lemon, bell pepper, garlic, tahini for tofu, which is a sesame paste, soy sauce, and some seasoning, right? So to begin with, I'll start with marinating the tofu. So it's even better to do it the night before. I'll take chili, I'm gonna put half inside, only for the marinating. I'm gonna take 3 garlic cloves, cut it into slices, just like that. Soy sauce, of course. Olive oil. I'm not gonna put salt inside because soy sauce is extremely salty. A little bit curry powder, a little bit black pepper, you know, do it to taste. Paprika. I'm gonna take ginger and gonna cut it into thin sticks. Gonna mix it up. As you know, soy sauce, it's a very salty, and so in order to balance the saltiness, I'm gonna add half a teaspoon of sugar, slightly more, that will be enough. A little bit more olive oil to give it more body. I give it a good mix. Once you will cook it, you will understand that tofu is something that it's very hard to season. If you want the seasoning to go all the way through the tofu, not just coated from the outside, you need to make sure you season it more than you think. And now, I'm gonna make sure to mix it properly. Alright, amazing. Once our tofu is sitting into the marinade, it's the time for us to move to the rice. Let's do it. So for the rice, I'll take carrot and I'm gonna grind it. Okay, so 1 carrot will be enough. Onion. Pan on. Boom. Olive oil. In. Generous amount. Why? Rice, love, oil. Always remember it. It's delicious. I'm gonna let the oil heat up a little bit. I'm gonna add to the oil some seasoning, so cloves, some curry powder, and a little bit of cinnamon. At this point, I'm gonna put my garlic and onion inside, and also the carrots. I'm gonna let the onion, the garlic and the carrots to cook through, and yeah, then we will continue with the rice. The onion, the carrots, the garlic, it's all softened, became nice and beautiful. I have here 1.5 cup of rice. I put it inside, no fear. Before I put the water in, I need to mix it properly. Once approximately 70% of the rice inside the pot turn into white color, the water stage is ready. Now for the amount of water, for 1 cup of rice you can use 1.5 cup of water or 2 cup of water. It depends the type of rice you use. Right, put it on a very low heat. I'm gonna take a little bit coriander and in it goes. Lid on, and now we let it to cook approximately 8 minutes on a very low heat, and we're gonna check it throughout the cooking. We back, the rice is cooking, the tofu it's into the marinade. Now we can start working on the stir fries, yes? So what we're gonna do, start with an onion, 1 clove of garlic, amazing. I'm gonna throw these two guys together in. Alright, it's okay. Seasoning in it goes. So we started with some curry powder, some black pepper too, and a bit of salt. In it goes. Nice and hot. Beautiful. So for the carrots, I'm gonna cut it into slices and then into sticks. I'm gonna bring it all together, cut it nicely in the middle. Carrots, in it goes. I put the carrots first because I want it to soften. So we're gonna take cabbage and I'm gonna take a little bit of leek. It's actually a little bit of leeks as well. We can move on, Eric. Thank you. All right, look the beautiful colors inside. At this point, I want to add the tofu. Why? It's very important that we cook the tofu very, very good. Beautiful. Amazing. As you can see, I didn't put all the marinade inside because it's very, very strong in flavor. So I want to control it. I add the tofu inside with a little bit of the marinade. I let it cook through. I will taste it as we go, and I will add more if I will feel like. Cabbage in. This time I will add more of the marinade. In about 5 minutes, the green peas, the cabbage will shrink down a little bit, and then we will have more room in the pan. Alright? For now, I will start chop some mushrooms. Mushrooms, in it goes. Our pan going on for approximately 8 minutes of cooking in a very high heat. I want to add 1 tablespoon of sugar to balance the saltiness from the soy and to give this nice sweetness. At this point, I will add a little bit of water to dissolve everything that got caramelized at the bottom of the pan. We're done with our tofu on the pan. It's been cooked for approximately 10 minutes on a very high heat. It's definitely rich there. Our rice already done as well after approximately 10 minutes of cooking. I checked it, it's cooked properly. Now we're gonna leave it to cook through with the lid on for another 10 minutes. At this time we're gonna make our tahini topping and we'll be ready to serve. Right. So now, my friends, I'm gonna make a quick tahini, which is a sesame paste. I'm gonna show you how to make it. It's gonna be very nice topping and balancing topping for this dish. So we take the tahini, in the English. This one it's a bit problematic because somehow it's solid like a rock. It shouldn't be like this, but you need to deal with what you get in the supermarket, right? No complaints, is it? Huh? Right. I mean, if in the end of the show you won't see this, it's because we had an issue with the tchina. So, but we're trying. Inside it goes. For this I'm gonna add lemon, half lemon in easy. Start with this, a little bit of olive oil. Make sure there is no seed inside, of course. And I'm gonna mix it very, very nice and slow, and soon I'm gonna start adding my water in. It's the first time I work with this kind of tchina. It's a little bit different than what I know, but it's okay. Right, do you see the color of it? It begins to mix, to come up together, but there is a lot of lump. So we need to continue mixing it until it's become nice, clean, smooth paste with no lump in it. And now, with how much water to put in, it depends on the consistency. If you want it more runny, put more water. If you want it more thick, put less water. Shake, 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 shake. Cameraman, show them. You see, it's beginning to become nice and smooth, no lumps. This is what we're looking for. It's very nice also with garlic, but this time I'm not gonna put garlic in. A little bit of salt. A little bit more of olive oil. Beautiful. And then we have it. Now we're gonna serve. Just like that, nice and easy. We're gonna take our tofu, which is very caramelized, marinated with soy, olive oil, and finish it off. Yes, just to give it a bit of freshness. Obviously it's optional, yes. You're gonna take a little bit of tahini. Once again, guys, it's optional, yes. And to sprinkle it a little bit on top, yes. Right, so here you have it. Our dish is ready. You can see our beautiful tofu stir fries. Packed with flavor, caramelized beautifully with all this amazing seasoning, and our beautiful rice here next to it. Amazing dish, 100% vegan, no any animal product inside, so you can enjoy it. It's beautiful. And I want to tell you all thank you very much for being in another episode of Chakula. We are KFTV here at Chef's Caffe, Car Free Zone. Wish you all the best and see you next time. Bye bye.